Gemini, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your May 2025 mini tarot reading. We're going to take a shuffle here in just a second and see what's coming up for you. Just a reminder, this is just a general reading. If you'd like one just about you, I have included my website down below, or email me and we can get something set up for you. I also will do the love and money pull at the end. If you want to see that, please stick around. So let's see what's coming up for Gemini. Oops. My goodness, for May 2025. Oh gosh, sorry. Oh, I seem to have the dropsies here today. Let's see what is coming up for Gemini for May 2025. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Hierophant. Whoops, let's see here. Oh, we have the Nine of Cups, one of my favorites. We have the Temperance. Come on here. What else do we have? Oh, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So let's see what we have here to start with. It says the next 3 months are going to be like an apprentice for you in general. It seems like you've made plans that are changing, or you're open to change. Maybe you're going to retire. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe your relationship's going to be improved. But it's almost like you're going to feel like an apprentice. You're going to have to, something about major is changing for some of you that you're going to have to get used to, or get used to working with. It's positive, whatever it is, but you know, it's going to be new to you. How this works, because Gemini, you never sit still. You're always doing something, making it better, excuse me. But you got this. You're going to come out of this month. You're going to end up the month like feeling like the Ace of Swords victor. Nine of Cups, wishes are definitely granted. Temperance means you have the stick-to-itiveness, if there is such a word, to finish what you're starting here, and that's a great thing. You're going to have a lot of wants, wishes, and daydreams, and just don't have any regrets like, oh darn, I wish I would have. I'm going to use retirement as an example, but it could be many other things. Why didn't I retire 5 years ago? Or why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? That's okay. Let that go, and you're doing it now. Okay, whatever it is. Maybe you've made some health choices. Maybe you've just made some different choices. And it says, don't let that be a burden to you. Let it be a blessing, because that's truly what it is. I feel like, I don't know whether you're moving or you're changing things. It could be some are moving, some are changing things. But it says opportunities are right there. You're going to have more than enough money, which is a fear of, like retirement or leaving a job or something like that. And it says new beginnings are definitely possible. Way different than what they have been for you. Make some of these dreams about you. Chariot, one who achieves greatness. Gemini, you put your mind to something. There's probably no stopping you. So, take that into consideration if you have a partner or family, but still you need to do what's best for you, because when you're full of whatever you need, whether it be love, peace, joy, health, it's going to make you have a lot more to give others. Your intuition is so on key. And it says someone from the past is going to show up. And remember, people change. I don't know if this is a person that changed for the better or changed for the worse, so best course of action is to let them prove themselves. I do feel like you're going to make official agreements or give your word on something, either to a partner, family member, or a business, because they're going to be different for different people. And you have always seemed to have been a person of your word. Make sure that you continue to be that person, and things will get better. It's like the Hermit's going to step in and help you and give you guidance where you think you need some, or are requesting some. Because remember, it's okay to ask for help. You need a lawyer, get a lawyer. You need a teacher, get a teacher. You need a doctor, get a doctor, that kind of thing. And it says with that strength, you're going to be very successful at whatever plan I'm talking about for whoever I'm talking about it for, because it seems like there's different plans for different folks. It says preparedness in reverse. It says look to how you got to where you are today when you want to make a change. And with that said, it's like you're going to have to celebrate. You're going to celebrate baby steps. Or you've already done the baby steps, and then it'll be leaps and bounds. You're not a fool, never have been. And it says here, don't let others dictate what you're going to do. Like, especially for like retirement or changing jobs or something like that. But if you're in a relationship, you do need to speak to your partner about it, because the two of you together can work out something really well for everybody. I do feel like if you are in a relationship and had an argument, it's important that you know that you were heard. But don't push your wants on somebody else. Talk them through and it'll be much better. It says don't give your power away, but also you can't demand from, well, you can demand, but that don't work so well. But when you negotiate with a partner or even with work, it seems like things could be much better for you. The Star card says you're going to get what you want. World, it says it's time for you to start celebrating. You've waited quite a while. Holding on to money and worrying about it, I'm not saying being a spendthrift, but when you hold love or money this tight, it can disappear. So try to move forward best you can in that area specifically. And again, it's not like you run out and spend all your money, but you don't hoard all your money either. And you're going to find a happy balance there that works for you. Big change in restrictions, okay? Like maybe you're on a job where you thought you could never leave or nobody could replace you or that kind of thing. It says like there's going, an aha moment almost where like, it's time for me to start living again. I'm not sure who that message is for, but it's very big. It says you're going to make some choices for the future. Going to have a little difficulty with some of them. And it says here, and I used this analogy just earlier that, okay, should I choose red or should I choose blue? No answer, not time to make choice. And when we do that, don't be forced to or pushed into making a split decision, because the decision you make will bring you joy and it will bring you like success as long as you make the choice in that way, having help, guidance, or something in that nature. It says here, just because things didn't work out with somebody, I almost feel it's a family member. If you had trouble with a family member and are feeling like stabbed in the back, disappointed, that kind of thing, I'm not saying it's okay, but somehow if you can find out why they made that decision or figure that out, you're going to feel different toward them. And a reconciliation could be possible with them, but not this month. It would be probably around November, I'm hearing. I don't know, or feeling, or whatever it is I do. And again, is that for everybody? Probably not. But the point is, it can be resolved. It just can't right now for some reason. And it says if you're wanting to travel or go somewhere, do it while you can. Do it while you can. And don't let the Tower card stop you from doing things that you want to do, because a lot of times that's the lesson it can be a blessing in disguise. And I've said that numerous times today too, so it must be a big lesson. So let's pick these up and do our love and money for Gemini for May and see what's coming there. Let's see. Here we go. Whoop. That right here. All right, these are already shuffled, so we're going to cut and start with the love department. What is coming up for love for Gemini for May 2025? Let's see what we have. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. And then we have the Strength card. It says here, sometimes it looks like you don't want to say your feelings, but that's important. And if you're in a relationship right now, it's important that you speak up. Okay, and you don't have to do it mean, you have to do it anyway like that. But it says your days of feeling alone are really going to be over. Emperor says don't give your power away, meaning you can say the N-word, which is no, and stop trying to please everybody. It says you're stronger than you realize. And I think that you're not even seeing that if you're in a relationship, that person really cares about you. You're just not communicating. And those of you that are single, I feel like this could be a good month for meeting people. So put yourself out there. However, you meet people. I don't know. I'm a great grandmother. I don't know how people meet people anymore. But however you do, it could be a very interesting month in the love area for you, Gemini. So let's check on finances for Gemini. What is coming up for finances for Gemini this month? Let's see, 2025 May. Here we go. Oh, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Tower card. Okay. It says here, don't make hasty decisions about money. Again, holding on to it too tight can make it disappear. And that's not saying to go out and be a spendthrift. But with the Tower card, it says If you have learned lessons from the past about money, everything is going to be fine. Sometimes we have to really be brought to our knees about that. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it says if you need help with finances, get a financial planner. Talk to somebody that can help guide you through difficulty with money. But it looks like there is going to be, for those of you that have had money problems, you're going to need to talk to some kind of, I don't know if it's a financial planner or someone that can help guide you, but it says for a lot of others, it seems like this is a month where you're really going to be paying attention to your finances, whether it's your, mortgage payment, whether it's your groceries, whatever, you're going to make some type of budget. And if you can stick to that budget, things are going to be really well for you. So either way, I think you'll be fine, Gemini. Thank you so much for dropping by. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and I'll see you again next month.